to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, December 20th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. One of the three universal truths of Buddhism is that everything in life is impermanent and always changing. That being said, it's pretty hard to be more consistent than Priscila Leimbacher was in the bikini division this year. With only a few weeks left to really drop the hammer in this phase of her improvement season, word on the street is that Leimbacher has been going above and beyond to make every workout count over these last few weeks. So if she starts out 2019 performing at anywhere close to the level she ended this season at, she's going to be a serious threat by the time midsummer rolls around. The Kevin Costner movie Field of Dreams gave us one of the most famous movie quotes of all time with the phrase, "If you build it, they will come." And I don't know who the hell is building what, but I do know that Sergio Oliva Jr. is coming for everything they've got. After coming into the year with an almost impossible amount of hype, now that it's all said and done, year two of the Sergio experience seems like it was as good as advertised. Between the stuff he did on stage in making his first Olympia and the stuff that went down off the stage, which lit up the internet for about 2 weeks, to me Sergio proved that he's a true superstar in the sport in every sense of the word. And I'm sure I won't be the only one interested to see what he's got in store as an encore as he heads into act number 3. I never thought I would turn into one of those grumpy, get off my lawn type of guys. But the older I get, the more I feel myself slowly starting to become less tolerant of ignorance. And right now I think my old buddy Dusty Hanshaw is turning into the bodybuilding version of the get off my lawn guy. And I'm not sure if he even knows it. Last week we saw Dusty attach an epic rant to a string of new back training videos he released on his Instagram, where he let off a long list of grievances he had with some of the new athletes in this generation. Now in his defense, I don't think Dusty was entirely wrong in criticizing the way some of these young kids are going about their business. But change is always inevitable, and usually it's the old guys who just sit around and complain about it. So to drive home Dusty's point, all you young up-and-coming bodybuilders, stop cutting corners and get off my lawn. I heard this great Arnold quote once where he said, "Everybody pities the weak. Jealousy you have to earn." And after the year he just had, I'm sure there are probably plenty of people who are jealous of the success that second-year classic physique star Jason Lowe is having right now. The former junior national standout really came into his own this year as he ripped off 5 really impressive performances, including a win at the San Antonio Pro, which earned him a qualification for next year's Olympia. Lowe has enough weapons at his disposal to make him an intriguing prospect when he's got it all going on. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do heading into year 3 to keep building on this momentum. For most things in life, having to wait 12 weeks is an eternity. But when we're talking about competing in your second Arnold Classic, where you've had the sort of off-season that Luke Sandoe just have, well, I'm sure those 12 weeks probably can't come soon enough. Recently, the Sandoe camp announced that they were officially in prep mode for their second Arnold Classic, where the big man will be looking to improve on the 8th place finish he had during his rookie campaign. This version of the Luke Sandoe we saw is a bigger, more complete starting point than anything he's had in the past. But if he can manage to get this thing cranking at the right time, I think he's a legitimate top 5 contender if he comes in at his best. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.